Hey Facebook, what's going on? Happy Friday. We're back now doing our Facebook Fridays, and today I'm really excited to talk to you about sunspots, also known as brown spots. It's kind of becoming fall season into winter, and I know all of y'all have been out there on your boats and on the river or the lakes or baseball games, and I hope you've been wearing your sunscreen. But I'm sure there's some of you that are guilty of that. However, we want to talk to you about what you can do with that pigment. You know, sun, it definitely damages your skin. It definitely makes you look older. So we're going to talk about different ways you can help with those brown spots and different price ranges for you. So I'm going to go ahead and turn the camera around, and I'm going to be live with Courtney. Courtney, hello. Hi. Okay, so today we're talking about brown spots, and I know a lot of you were on our Facebook page and you saw Brandy's before and after one peel. However, we're going to talk about those before and afters because it sounded like there was some, confusion. And so Courtney's going to explain to you what you were looking at, as well as we're going to show you what the 3-step peel is and how it can help with your brown spots, as well as other different techniques or services or products you can use for your brown spots. So right now she's actually taking off Brandy's makeup. And so you can see getting in kind of close to her. You can really actually, I can see just from my eye, definitely all of her brown spots here. Sorry, Brandy. We still love you.
I love the sun.
Alright, yep, that is good. So you can see here. So Courtney, let's first talk about Brandy and her skin, and then go from there with the photos.
So when Brandy first started working here, her brown spots were a lot worse than they are now because we have done a 3-step peel on her already, and we've seen a huge difference already. But she does have a lot of pigment throughout her skin, and it's pretty splotchy, I would say.
Yeah, that's exactly what I'm looking at.
You can see, here, it's pretty splotchy pigment. Like, it's not one big chunk of melasma, it's just splotchy brown spots everywhere. So that's what we're trying to focus on.
And you can see them right here. Yep. There's one to the naked eye here.
Yep, and then few over here. The 3-step peel will help a lot with that because it's gonna target the pigment and it's gonna help break it up. And that's what the pictures that you posted yesterday, that's what that showed.
Exactly.
Is her brown spots weren't as broken up, and then after the 3-step peel they got a lot more broken up, so it looked like there were more brown spots, but it was just they got broken up.
So if we're going over to these right here, here's the photo. So this is the Vizia photos, and here let's start with this one.
Okay, so this was the picture done before we did the 3-step peel, and you can see all of this brown here is all brown spots.
It's all melasma.
All brown spots, all brown spots. And then this was after the 3-step peel, and you can even see on her nose a huge difference. This is completely gone. Up here it's completely broken up. So the brown is the brown spots, and the lighter areas are going to be her natural skin tone, which is what we want. We want it to be all bright. We don't want brown. And so you can see how broken up even in here it is, and all of this is just broken up brown spots.
So our goal is to achieve more white, and I can even really tell on her cheek. That's where I could see it. You could tell here, right here, how brown it is, and then if you look at this photo, how much lighter it has become. So again, here I think it's a little difficult, but I can tell from
this is the
working
before,
here,
and this is the after. And you can even just look in her skin tone, how bright her skin looks in this photo compared to this photo. But her forehead looks so much brighter. Her nose, you can see there's a huge difference in brown spots. Her cheek, especially in this area.
You can really tell, especially right here. See how it, right here, you can tell the pigment broke up. And it's doing the same on the Vizia as well.
So it looks like she has more brown spots in the after picture, but it's just because the 3-step peel broke her brown up, and there's actually a lot less. It just broke it up a lot more. So it looks more splotchy here than it does here, but she has a lot less brown spots in the after than she does in the before.
Perfect. And this is something that Courtney will do with you. She will take a Vizia, and you can definitely see your results. And with this particular, with Brandy, it's going to take a couple sessions to really kind of target her brown spots. But so today we're going to do the 3-step peel, and it's kind of, I would say, our in between So, you know, Courtney's going to explain, you know, another procedure that you can actually do for your brown spots is a little more aggressive. This is aggressive, but it's a different type of aggressive. And then we also have some products she's going to talk about as well. So, starting with the 3-step peel, she's already cleansed her face.
I've degreased her face. Are you going to want the chiller? Yeah. Okay. Let me give that to her.
You ready? All right, so she's going to
I'll just look at. Okay. So I've already degreased her face, so the makeup's gone, anything that's sitting on her skin is gone. So I'm gonna start applying the peel, and we do 1 layer at a time. And I'm gonna ask after each layer, how's your skin feel on a scale of 1 to 10? If it's higher than like a 3, I'm not gonna put another layer on until she tells me that it's fine. So I'll start on her forehead.
And if it turns white, that means it's frosting, so that's a good sign. And a lot of times you layer until it becomes frosting.
That's gonna be our end point, and that's what we want to see.
Now she's being careful around the eye, so it is a sensitive area, and I know we've talked about that before.
So I go around the orbital bone. I will not hit under here because that skin is so thin that you don't want peel right there.
You guys can comment questions, and Courtney and I will be more than happy to answer them. We also love what type of chemical.
So it's TCA, lactic, and salicylic acid. So the TCA is going to be good for her brown spots and, you know, kind of the tightening of any of the skin. The lactic is going to help with the exfoliation, and lactic acid is also really good to help boost the skin's natural moisture. So if her skin's super, super dry, the lactic acid will help that. And then salicylic acid is obviously, we see salicylic acid for acne products all the time. So salicylic acid will help with any breakouts that she's having.
And I think a lot of people get scared because they hear chemical and they hear peel and they assume that their face is just going to peel off. That's definitely not the case. She probably will experience some peeling.
If she will experience peeling. We call this like our medium depth peel. So you will see peeling. It's not going to be super intense. Like if you were to go to a dermatologist and get like a super in-depth peel from there. She will experience peeling. It'll probably happen around Sunday, and it'll probably last for about 3 to 5 days, I would say. And it will be like sunburn peeling. Like if she just got a really bad sunburn, that will be the peeling. It's manageable. I've had this same peel done before, and you can see here, she is getting some frosting, so that's good, and on her nose too. So it's hitting the pigment, which is exactly what we want it to do.
Right, so that's her end point for that area, so she's not going to do a second pass over those.
Nope, I'll probably avoid this line here. I won't go over her nose again. So on a scale of 1 to 10, how does your skin feel?
Fine. 1.
Really? Perfect. So we'll start another layer then. And we give people the chiller because it really does help. You will feel some tingliness. Your skin might feel warm. So this chiller here does help a lot to just help keep your skin calm.
And that's very normal. This peel costs $175, and it does include some products to take home. Sorry, Courtney. You want to talk about that afterwards?
Yeah.
When can this peel be done? Every 4 weeks?
Every 4 to 6 weeks, kind of depending on what your skin issues are. You know, if you have really bad melasma, we don't want to do this every single 4 to 6 weeks for like a year because that would just be way too much on your skin. You can do them for like every 4 to 6 weeks for about 3 months. And then we'd probably switch to something a little bit lighter and kind of take a look at your skincare routine and what we can be changing up there. But you can get this done every 4 to 6 weeks for like 3 months. And then I would switch to either a PCA peel or one of our hydrofacials.
She is frosty. It's a good thing.
Yeah, it's looking good. I probably
Yeah.
won't do any more on her forehead right here because
You
it's,
can see it.
yeah. And on her nose looks really good too. How's your skin feeling?
Okay.
Scale of 1 to 10, what would you say it's at?
Probably about like a 1 or 2.
Okay. So usually around this time, people will tell me that their skin's at like a 4 or 5, which is totally normal. But she's had this peel before, and we've done multiple peels, lasers, so her skin's kind of built up to it and more used to more intense treatment. So she says her skin's at like a 1 or a 2, so I'm gonna go ahead and put another layer on, mainly on her cheeks, because I want to avoid her forehead because this is our endpoint. So I'm gonna mainly focus on her cheeks, which is where she has most of her pigment anyways.
We will also do another Vizia with Brandy after in a couple weeks, and we'll post her results even more. Now, how long is she gonna let this peel sit for?
This will sit on her skin until tomorrow morning.
Okay, so no showering, no sweating, nothing like that tonight.
Right, I would avoid excessive sweating. Don't go home and work out. Lay out in the sun if it's even sunny outside by that time.
Yeah, we don't know. They hide us in closets.
Yep. How's your skin feeling?
It's definitely
Scale of 1 to
frosty.
10, what would you say it's at?
Like maybe a 3, 4.
Okay.
Now, are you allowed to go down on her neck with this peel?
We can. You know, if you've got really bad melasma, you know, acne that goes down on her neck, we can definitely go down. Do you want me to put it down on your neck?
I don't care.
We'll just do one pass for one to see.
Yeah, and the neck's a lot thinner skin too, so I wouldn't do as many passes on her face as I'm doing on her neck anyways. But we can definitely do this on the, you know, the décolleté area, a lot of sun damage and hands. Yep, we can do it on there.
Oh yeah, look at, I just want to see, can you guys see the color difference between her neck and her face? See all that white? Oh yeah. Looks awesome.
You can see her upper lip is frosting a lot
Yeah.
now after that last layer.
I can feel it.
You can feel it mainly up there.
The procedure costs $175 for those that are asking.
I probably won't do another layer.
So that's probably much. She's done 3 layers, which I feel like is a lot.
It is a
most
lot.
people do 2.
The most we usually get is usually around 3 or 4 layers. And that's with everybody that's really normal.
Now, will this whiteness eventually go away?
It will go away. The next step for this peel is going to be 6% retinol. So this is going to boost the effects of the peel even more. And as I rub this in, the white will kind of
Okay.
disappear.
So this is our next step. She's kind of letting it settle a little bit.
How's your skin feel? Like, how's this feel up here on your upper lip?
It's getting better.
It is. Scale of 1 to 10, what would you say it's at?
Probably about a 5.
Okay.
You got you good, Brandy. She'll think this later.
I can't wait.
So I'm just going to let her skin calm down because this retinol will more than likely boost the tingliness back into her skin. 'Cause
Yeah,
it's 6% retinol.
It just tingles.
Yeah.
So Rose wants to know, what is this for? Firming lines?
This is good for, not so much firming, it's going to be good for brown spots, it's good for acne, it's good for fine lines,
Anti-aging.
anti-aging, some wrinkles. I would say if you have more on the deeper wrinkles, that a laser would be a better option. She could easily do the Pico laser also, but this is kind of a good alternative if you maybe don't want to do lasers, or maybe lasers aren't in your budget.
So let's-
Peels are a great
So
option.
since we're going into that, let's talk about the Pico laser. So what is the difference between the two? Besides, there's a big difference in cost. This is $175. The Pico is like $2,500. Is that correct?
I think it's like 2,800.
Yeah, $2,800. So that's a big cost difference. So if we definitely here at the center, we definitely sit down with you. We talk about cost. So if you are not able to do that price range, this is another alternative. But the Pico is going to do what now?
The Pico is going to be good for more on the firming side. It's good for overall skin tone, texture, clarity. So The Pico Laser picks up pigment, and it's going to pick up all the brown spots that we're targeting today also. It's also going to, you know, help with fine lines, wrinkles. It's going to help tighten, firm the skin. It's going to help with pore size. So it does a lot of the same things. The price for the Pico Laser is a package of 6, and it includes our skincare products that we have you start 4 weeks before we start any of the Pico treatments. The price for this is just 1 peel, and then if you were to buy skincare on top of that, it would be an added charge, obviously. So peels are a great option if you don't want to do the laser, or if you just maybe, instead of doing, you know, after the laser, do these for maintenance.
And Rose, to answer your question, you can do this a couple times a year. We're not going to do it every month because this is a really aggressive treatment. But you know, every 6 weeks or so, every other couple of months, you could do it. Do you want to talk about skincare since we're still letting her settle? And then I'll get to your question, Sarah.
So these are the skincare products that we like to recommend for somebody with brown spots or melasma. We have our Melamin and our Melamix here. These are 4% hydroquinone, and hydroquinone is a skin bleaching agent. So this is going to help target any of the brown spots.
Because it looks kind of blurry.
Oh,
so I'm just going to come around the corner.
I'll hold it up.
Yeah.
So these are going to help target any, you know, brown spots that you may have on your skin, help brighten and lighten them. And we pair these products with a tretinoin, which is a retinol. It's 0.05%. So what we have you do is you take Melamin, you spread this on your face in the morning and at night, and then every other night you mix your Melamix with your tretinoin, and that's how we see the best results. And we can do these in conjunction with the Pico Laser or with the peel. And we just have you stop 5 days before, and then you can start them back up 5 days after.
And let's look at the price really quickly. So 66 for the Melamin, 64 for the Melamix, and then 70. So you're looking around just under $200 for these 3 products. And with the peel, $175. If we're talking price range and you're saying, okay, I'm really not into the peels, I'm not into the lasers, then the products might be best for you. If you want a service done but on the lower end, this peel is fantastic, $175. Or hey, I really want to, you know, definitely target with a fast result, then maybe the Pico is for you. Okay, so next step. What's the next step here?
So now we're going to put the 6% retinol on her face. And this is just a small little packet that I'll rub over her entire face. And she'll keep this on also. So like I said, she'll wash her face tomorrow morning. So all of these will just continue to work their magic for the next however many hours. And then when she wakes up tomorrow morning, she can wash her face.
And Sarah, no, we do not offer free consultations to talk about treatments. It is a $50 charge. However, that $50 is applied towards a service or a product. So you're not losing money. You're definitely getting your product out of it or putting money towards like this service. But we do charge $50. So now you can kind of see when she's added in the retinol, it's definitely taking that frosting away. But I'm sure Brandy's skin is tingling right now. The great thing about peel is, besides, I mean, you do have your makeup off, but she still has her eye makeup on, you can see, is nobody knows that you've actually had this procedure done.
Yeah, it looks like there's nothing even on her face right now. And you can see that all the frosting is pretty much gone. There's like a little bit here that you can still see and a little bit on her upper lip that you can still see. But besides that, it's all pretty much gone. How's your skin feel?
Okay.
Scale of 1 to 10, what would you say it's at?
Maybe like a 4.
Okay.
Like 3 or 4.
I was gonna say you're gonna say like a
Just
5.
kind of, you know.
Yeah, that's not too bad. So then tomorrow, I'm going to send her home with another retinol cream complex packet, and this is included with the peel. So tomorrow, after she washes her face in the morning, she'll put this packet on her skin. And then the peel also comes with this product here. It's called Revitatrol, and it's just a good skin protectant. It helps with any, you know, irritants, if your skin's super red, itchy.
And it's kind of thick. It kind of reminds me of Vaseline a little bit.
And I'm going to put this on her face here in a minute after her skin calms down. But you do go home with another retinol packet, and then this, and it'll last you quite a while.
So yeah, I don't want to say it's not like Aquaphor. It has a thicker kind of Vaseline, but it definitely protects it.
Right, and it kind of blends into your skin a lot better than Aquaphor or Vaseline would.
Exactly.
How's your skin at now? Scale of 1 to 10? Would you say it's like a 2 or a 3?
2.
2? Perfect. So now that her skin's at like a 2, that's a good sign. It's pretty much all the way calmed down. So I'm going to put this Revitatrol on her skin. This will help calm it down even more. Help with some of the redness.
Help with kind of the tingling a little bit. Definitely calms it.
So it does kind of look like Aquaphor or Vaseline, and I'll just rub this all over.
All done.
And then she's all done, and then I'll go over her post-care with her.
And there's a little card with instructions. That's kind of nice. Comes with it.
So there's this little card, and so it walks you through every single step that you're going to be doing. It's going to tell you everything to avoid, and then it even tells you here that after your skin is healed, you can return to your daily ZO skincare. So the day after the peel, so tomorrow morning, she's going to wash her face with a gentle cleanser, and she does have ZO gentle cleanser, correct? That you use? Perfect.
Yeah, and I have our moisturizing cleanser.
Perfect. So after she washes her face, she's going to rinse it and pat it dry, and then she's going to apply the other packet of the retinol cream, and then she can apply a thin layer of Revitatrol. So the retinol cream sits on her face just like this one is today, and then the Revitatrol just sits on over top. She can apply the Revitatrol up to 3 times daily or more if she needs it. Redness, itching, flaking, peeling are all normal, and they vary based on patient responses. So if you get peels a lot, you might not peel as much as, you know, someone who doesn't get peels as often. It just kind of depends on how thick your skin is. Peeling usually starts about 2 to 3 days after, so that's why I said she'll probably start peeling about maybe Sunday, Monday, and it'll probably last anywhere from 3 to 5 days. We always tell people to avoid scratching or peeling or picking at any of the skin. Just let it naturally flake off. And if it's super peely, you can use scissors to cut it off. Avoid direct sun exposure for at least 7 to 10 days, and making sure that she wears SPF constantly, because we don't want any of the brown spots to come back, and her skin is more sensitive because of the peel. We don't want her to get a sunburn of any type. Besides the retinol cream that I gave her, she's going to avoid any acids in her skincare routine. So her retinol, any lactic, glycolic, salicylic acids, anything like that, just until her skin's completely healed, and it'll probably take about 5 to 7 days. Be gentle on your skin. We tell people avoid running direct water on it while showering, avoid strenuous exercises that's going to make you sweat, and don't get hair removal, waxing on your face, or anything on your face until it's completely healed.
One last question before we're done, because Courtney did a great job explaining it, is can you use this on your eyelids or under eyes?
No. That skin is super, super sensitive, so I wouldn't want to put any intense acids on your eyelids or under your eyes. If you're looking for a treatment for your eyes, we do have microneedling, which is a great option, or we also have our CO2 laser, just depending on your needs. And you can always have a consultation with either one of us, one of the nurses, and we can kind of talk you through which of the options would be best for you.
All right, Brittany, how do you feel?
Good.
Good? All right, I'm excited to see your after photos.
Me too.
So let's take one more look. And we think Courtney, you can come see her. She usually works the afternoon shift, usually most days. So she definitely will, she can give us a call and recommend Courtney, and she'd be lovely to talk to you. She does everything, pretty much everything except for injections.
Yeah, everything except massages because I'm not Brandy, and everything except injections because I'm not a nurse.
Yep, so she can do lasers, peels, microneedling, facials, hydrofacials, so
I do it all.
She does it all. All right, you guys, I'm going to turn the camera around, and They say bye. So that's it for us for Facebook Friday. We hope you like our Zeo 3-step peel. It's $175, and you can give us a call if you want to schedule that with Courtney or Tiana. Either one of them will definitely come. They'll definitely see you for that. And next Friday, I'm actually going to be at the plastic surgery meeting. So we will kind of do a live Facebook from there, tell you what's new, what's going on in the world of aesthetics. And then the following Friday, Michelle, one of our nurses, will be live, and we're going to be doing injections. So one of our favorite Facebook Fridays. And the following Friday, I'll definitely put you guys a calendar out. It was live surgery day, so that'll be really fun. We're going to be doing a mastopexy explant reimplant, so I know you guys are definitely going to like that. Again, that's it for us for Friday. Any questions below, answer them, and we'll answer them throughout the weekend. Hope you have a great weekend, guys. Bye.